Lake Erie, Dunkirk, New York. Welcome to the fourth and final qualifying stop of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. There's a lot on the line this week, including a couple $100,000 in total purse with a fully rigged Ranger 620 Mercury package for the top finishing pro. But the big story this week is in the points. Only the top 40 in the Progressive point standings move on to fish the upcoming championship on the Bay of Green Bay. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's pro Kevin McCoy came into this week second in the Progressive points. It's a position he's been in before, and this time he's determined to capitalize.
Well, today we're going to do a lot of, we're set up where we can do both trolling or using the live scope. We're going to start out with the live scope. The nice part there is you can kind of pick out the fish a little bit more that you're looking for. So we're gonna see thousands of fish today, and if we don't have to waste time on those 3-pounders, and we're looking for the 6-pounders. So that's gonna be the plan here today, and just get after them.
Checking the Progressive point standings, McCoy is 16 points behind Huynh Hjelm. Hjelm, chasing his second Progressive AOI title in 3 years, has been on a hot streak.
Up here, South Dakota, your pro, Huynh Hjelm.
I don't feel pressure, but it's definitely on my mind. Usually I try not to think about it, but it's hard not to think about, especially when there's only one tournament left after this. If you can maintain that lead going into that next tournament, I would feel really good. So we're just going to really try to play it smart, but also not give it away. I don't want to give up any points. It'd be really nice to, get a top 5, maybe win. So I know that we're on the right stuff to do it. If we can just, if we can see the right 5 fish, we'll do all right.
Out on the big water, Dwayne is fishing with co-angler Chris Cobb. Chris is trolling from the stern while Dwayne is live scoping.
Garmin on my Ranger Mercury is absolutely key. Without that, I would be probably trolling. But I'm going to be casting all week, looking at my forward facing. I got my transducer mounted on the Kraken trolling motor, and I'm going to have it ripping as fast as I possibly can, covering as much water as I can. And when I see them fish, I got a couple power poles that have blades on them, and I just set them down in the water, and it doesn't completely stop you, but it slows you down enough that you can make a cast on them fish. And also that really helps with when you're fishing in high winds and stuff like that, you can just slow the boat down a little bit. So I'm going to be staring at my Garmin screens all day tomorrow and just really trying to pick out and only cast at what I consider our tournament winning fish. Header. Take that one. We're gonna lock her in at 5'8". Throw it in for now. Or I guess we're gonna throw it in. Number 1.
Decision making is a big part of this no-call event. Keep it or not, the wrong choice can cost you.
There he is.
With our Progressive points leader off to a good start, we'll get back to Cabela's and BPS pro Kevin McCoy. Fishing all 3 events inside the top 20, including a 4th on the Mississippi, Kevin is on a tear.
Here we go. Nice. Sorry. All right, so we're looking for 5 of these girls right here. Lake Erie Gold, about 6 pounds. Come in with our 30 pounds today, and that's our goal. So I gotta get back to work. See you soon.
With his first in the boat, we'll step away from the action and pay some bills. Meanwhile, the schedule for the 2026 season is out. We'll take a look at it in a bit, but you can get a sneak peek along with all the details at nationalwalletetour.com. And there's a lot on the line this week. Only the top 40 in the Progressive point standings qualify to fish the upcoming championship on the Bay of Green Bay. Also up for grabs is the Progressive Angler of the Year title. And coming into this week, the race is tightening up between Huynh Hjelm and Kevin McCoy. Kevin's been in this position before.
We were here in 2022 for the championship. Well, going into that tournament, I was leading Angler of the Year. We came back here and I faltered on day 1, and it ended up costing me the championship, or costing me the Angler of the Year trophy. Well, this year I'm getting another crack at it, and we're not going to let that happen this year. We're going for it, and we'll let the chips fall where they fall.
With 2 in the box, co-angler Ryan Moe makes the scoop on their 3rd. At just 4.5 pounds, it's on the small side, but each boat can keep 8, weighing their best 5.
Yeah, it's nice to have get closer to a box full here.
With plenty of time on the clock, Mo and McCoy have 3. Back on Huynh Hjelm. Live scoping with a jig and worm combo has been his go-to program all week.
This place is so incredible. The amount of fish that a guy can catch a day, and the quality is absolutely unbelievable. It's probably one of my best or most fish catches in a week in my entire life. It's absolutely crazy. So if anybody's out there wanting to come catch a bunch of walleyes with their family, I highly suggest Dunkirk, New York.
Dunkirk is a place that's on the water that is just blessed with this beautiful natural asset, and the people here just love the waterfront. We have beautiful parks and beaches, and if you sit on one of our beaches, our sand beaches here, you think that you're at the ocean. So it's very well groomed and kept clean. People come here to collect sea glass, and they just like to walk along our trails and through our parks. So it's just a beautiful place to bring your family and enjoy the waterfront here. That we have so much public access to the waterfront, and we're going to try to create it a little bit more too.
Plan your adventure to the Chautauqua Lake Erie region at tourchautauqua.com. Okay, back in Dunkirk, we're heading to the scales. Checking in on the Progressive Angler of the Year race. Dylan Nussbaum launched this morning in 3rd. Sacking up 30 pounds 5 ounces, he'll end day 1 in 27th. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's pro Kevin McCoy said he'd be happy with 30 pounds. 30 pounds and 10 puts him in 24th. Second-year pro Austin Thomasek has been on a roll as of late, and he'll keep the momentum going, weighing 31.02 for 18th place.
Last year I just missed the top 10. I think I finished 11th in Angler of the Year race. This year sitting in 4th, I couldn't be happier with it for my 2nd year on tour. I can't believe it. It's been an awesome year so far.
Progressive points leader Duane Hjelm put 32.14 on the scales for 6th overall. Your 2024 reigning champion Tom Huynh dropped his 5 for 34 pounds 2 ounces and 2nd place.
I told myself before I went out, I said I'm only going to cast a big fish. I'm out of the running for Angler of the Year. At this point, I'm 9th place, but I don't have enough time to catch Dewey. And so I knew I just had to cast at the right fish, and my first cast today was just shy of 8 pounds. Second cast, a little over 7 pounds, then one just shy of 7 pounds. I had the fish I weighed were the first 5 fish I casted at today, so crazy.
And at the end of day 1, Warren, Pennsylvania's David Hoisington, fishing just his first season on the tour, went out and sacked up 5 for a jaw-dropping 37 pounds, giving him the lead and a near 3-pound advantage. Here's a look at the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's leaderboard going into day 2. It's worth noting that we've got both the reigning overall champion and the reigning Progressive Angler of the Year back inside the top 10. Moving right into 2nd day coverage, there's 8 hours left in the season. While some are in contention to get paid at this event, there's a handful of anglers fighting to stay on the right side of the championship bubble, as only the top 40 in overall points qualify for the upcoming championship. Back at Dunkirk City Pier, we've got cameras on the water with both Tom Huynh and tournament leader David Hoisington.
I am nervous. This is supposed to be fun, but I'm excited, man. I'm ready to go out there and have fun, and just hopefully they're there. Hopefully it's easy. I don't want to work for them. I just want to get this day over with and enjoy it. But I'm so blessed to be in this position. So I take this very seriously, but I also, this is a fun thing for me. So I can't wait for it to get over.
In contention for the win, David is looking at a potential $100,000 payday. The top finishing pro will take home a Ranger 620 FS powered by a 250 HP Mercury outboard, along with $15,000 in cash. With the 2025 season winding down, here's a look at the tour schedule for 2026. We'll kick off the season back on Erie and wrap things up in August on North Dakota's Lake Sakakawea for the 3-day championship. Check out all the details at nationalwaleyetour.com. This is it, the final day of the final qualifying stop of the 2025 season, and it's been a good one. Day 1 saw 30 bags over 30 pounds, and we're expecting the same today. The one caveat may be increasing winds.
There's going to be, they're tight right now, but I think there's going to be some big changes with the wind. These guys making big runs. I mean, you could hug the shore to get there, but once you get out there 5-7 miles offshore, it's going to be rough.
The wind's going to help. I really do. It's going to create a little current, get those fish moving, chase that bait that's just loaded out here.
With a couple $100,000 in total purse on the line, we'll get out on the water and on board with tournament leader Warren, Pennsylvania's David Hoisington.
Leading with 37 pounds out of Warren, Pennsylvania, pro angler David Hoisington. He's riding out with his co-today, Thomas Blanchard.
Here we go, man. This is what dreams are made of right here. I'm ready to go.
Hammer him.
Let's have a day. I'm pumped. Woo! Pumped and nervous. I'm throwing a jig and a crawler, chasing them down, putting them right on their face, getting them to go. If I can't get them to go, I'm going to throw a jig wrap on them just to get them fired up. So hopefully they hit the jig wrap. If not, notice yesterday when I got them fired up, I threw the worm back at it, and it seemed like they would, had a better closing ratio on them.
That's a good one. Come on,
I'll bring him to you. All right, let's weigh him.
5'6", 5'7".
Throw him back.
Sacking up 37 pounds on day 1, David knows he'll need at least another 30 to have a shot.
Be the one, baby.
And, at least early, he won't consider anything under 6.
Oh!
Ain't bad.
I think another 6, not an 8, but hey. Go ahead and try to weigh this one.
Okay.
I got 2 more up here. Just let me know before we box it.
6'2".
Box it.
With his first in the boat, we'll head back west and check in with Garmin Pro Tom Huynh. After winning the championship last fall on Lake Erie, Tom has followed it up with his usual consistency. Launching this week 9th in the progressive points, he's already qualified to defend his title at the upcoming championship. Though he's not ready to worry about that just yet. With one in the live well, co-angler Buddy Dietz gets the net under their second.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Hopefully, making the right decision here.
Fishing well offshore, these fish are suspended in deep water. Pulling them up to the surface expands their air bladder. Tom is fizzing the fish, inserting a hollow needle to vent the pressure. Though it's no guarantee, it helps to increase the fish's chance of survival after release.
This tournament, there's no dead penalty, but doing what we can to keep them alive. I fizz them. I know some of you, I don't know if it's the right decision to do that or not, but I fizz them so that they don't puke up a bunch of bait in the live well, which cost me ounces.
With 2 in the boat and a lot of daylight left, we'll check back with David Hoisington.
Here's the one. Get heavy. Okay.
Oh, he about jumped on
Nice. All right, he's not as big as I thought, but. I thought that was a giant. Oh man, I'm just thinking it's tough right now, and thinking probably everyone's struggling a little bit, and
I can always throw this sucker back out. It's close to a 5. It went in. Oh, man. Well, you know, I just got to keep staying patient, and I got to keep going for it, you know. I can't let myself get flustered, and just got to stay on it. But I'm not seeing the fish that I saw yesterday, which worries me a little bit, and that's half the reason I threw that one in. But really what's going through my mind is I had some really good bites yesterday, and I'm just gonna say, hey, if I could take a few pounds from yesterday and add it onto here, I still may have a shot, you know what I mean? But
with the clock ticking and the long run back to Dunkirk, we'll get our cameras back to the city pier for weigh-in. We'll find out how David Hoisington and Tom Wen fared in a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, if you're shopping for new tackle, rain gear, or maybe the latest from Garmin LiveScope, then you'll want to check out BassPro or Cabela's.com for the very best selection of outdoor products and accessories. Back at Dunkirk City Pier in Dunkirk, New York, we're heading down to the final moments, and heading to the scales will remind you that there's not only a couple $100,000 up for grabs, but anglers are also fighting for those progressive points. Only the top 40 in points after this event will qualify to fish the championship. And scrolling down the leaderboard early, Hager City, Wisconsin's Brett King locked up the final qualifying spot with a 2-day total of 55.14. Checking in on the other end of the progressive points race, Kevin McCoy cracked the top 10, weighing 63.02 over 2 days for 9th place. Austin Tomasek finished one spot better in 8th with 63.5. Bradford, Pennsylvania's Grant Smith rounded out the top 5 with 63.11. Progressive AOI contender Jake Caughey finished the week in 4th with 64.03, while Brandon Witkowski sacked up 64 pounds 5 ounces for a 3rd place finish.
I think the main thing was finding a zone where the fish were not moving. Obviously with the waves, you're getting pushed around so much, and it seemed like this little zone, for whatever reason, the fish were staying still. We were able to get accurate casts on them, and we got the right ones, you know, so I couldn't be happier. Having a top 3 in this event is a huge accomplishment. So
your progressive points leader Dwayne Hjelm came into this event looking for a win. Adding 33.14 to his total, he'll take over the lead with 66 pounds 12 ounces and 1 angler left to weigh.
He's out of Warren, Pennsylvania. His name's David Hoisington, and he's coming to the stage now. He needs a big bag today. He needs 29 pounds, 13 ounces to take the lead away. He's got 32 ounces.
There you have it. Fishing his first season on the tour, David Hoisington gets the win.
you know, it's a hobby. Like, it's my stress reliever getting on my boat. But like, I'm a competitive guy. I love to, you know, sit up there and just, you know, search for fish with that active target and catch anything, you know. And it just means the world to me. Like, this is something, you know, you can't take this away from me. So I don't care about the boat or the paycheck. This is what I wanted, so.
For his efforts, David takes home a Mercury-powered Ranger 620 FX and $15,000 in cash. On the co-angler side, Ryan Jossert gets the title, the trophy, and $10,000.
What does it mean to win?
It means a lot. Second season, first win, second check. So it felt good, feels great.
What was the key?
Live scope, catching them on the scope. Garmin.
Checking the progressive point standings. Man, we got a stacked field going into the championship, but Dwayne Hjelm has expanded his lead.
Going into Green Bay, if I could have, you know, a 20, 30 point lead, I would have felt really comfortable, or a lot more comfortable going into Green Bay, but still gonna have to catch him in Green Bay. Kevin knows that body of water really, really well. So does Dylan, all the other guys that are behind us. And it's gonna be an interesting finish when this all shakes out.
That'll do it for this week. We'll see you next time when we hit Marinette, Wisconsin in the Bay of Green Bay. The schedule's out for 2026. Get all the details at nationalwalletetour.com. This has been a Bass Pro Shops Outdoor Teamworks and Careco TV production. Thanks for watching.